It is 9:24 a.m. Thursday, June 18th, 2026. We all have a dream, but yet it is hard to see.
It's because I'm not going to get paid till the 27th to put my tax on it.
We all have a capacity to see. Can we rise above the 1%?
It is kind of good, yeah, because you don't want your dog to ground storing everything, right? Yeah. You don't want to ground store everything. You know, at least when it's on me. But yeah,
The Matrix. Can we rise above the 1%? Can we rise above the 1%? Are we AI? Is there a way beyond? Is there a system that works for the people? Is there a way? Is there a system that works? Is there a system that works for the people? The Matrix. Reflecting back at what people, I think, subconsciously believe. Welcome to the show, brother. Can we rise above the Matrix? Is there a system that works for all of us? Is there a system of the people? Can we rise above the 1%? But everyone has a role to play. Exercising our inalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
we're just so you guys are sitting down. As long as you guys aren't sitting
First
down.
Amendment rights, not harassing,
So
not causing violence, not stirring violence, peace, love, equality.
that's all purpose. So long as you guys aren't sitting or lying, we have no issues. Just to let you know, okay?
So long as
You're not sitting or lying on the ground. We're told you that's what you guys were doing. That's what we're here.
inalienable rights to life. It is something that many of our leaders do not uphold. And they think they have authority going all the way down to the other departments. But we, the people, have the ultimate authority endowed by our Creator, it says in the Declaration of Independence. It's the most foundational document of all the other documents. And it seems like we can arrest someone if they break the law, but sometimes the law isn't in line with...
Are you with him? No.
We are all together. We are all family. We all have the same spark, bleed the same color. The universal principles of who we are. That we are all family. We are all part of the same source. We are all basically human beings.
What's that have to do with not sitting on the sidewalk?
We are on planet Earth, and this Earth is given to everyone to be here. And no one has really higher authority when they're in the public to change who they are if they are in line with loving and caring and just simply wanting to exist without harming other people, without harming ourselves. A lot of people are tired. They don't know how to keep going.
Yeah, a lot of people are tired of people sitting and lying on the sidewalk and doing drugs.
Well, this is a picture that shows us something about ourselves as a system, as a society.
You're not making any sense to what I just said. I'd have to agree. It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense to...
Just rambling about we're all
The
humans
system doesn't want us...
and we're all the same people.
The system doesn't want us to see that we have basic
What's
rights.
the system?
Well, it's basically wanting to concentrate more money into the hands of a smaller and smaller group of people at the expense of all of our life, our value,
What's that have to do with sitting and lying on the sidewalk?
everything. We all feel a need for a space to exist in that isn't necessarily...
So what does that have to do with people openly doing drugs or normal people?
This is a system that's showing us we're scared of each other. We are scared of sharing.
How does that imply for kids, parents having to walk by people doing drugs on the sidewalk, homelessness?
It's a sign of we need to talk to each other. We need to communicate. We need to talk about not only our personal psychology, but the psychology of the buildings that seem to be so absent from talking
That has nothing to do with
everything. If there is no communication from the top down, the bottom have little inspiration to communicate with the top. Freedom of assembly, freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom of religion, freedom of democracy. They want to strip our inalienable rights. But the badge is truly in our soul. Is there a system? Radical love. But yeah. Puppets. My brother.
Good to see you.
Woo!
If you don't want aggravation,
Oh,
be on the other side of the Jehovah's Witnesses.
I'm aware, but for
Yeah.
this moment, I was moved to be here
All right.
because he's here, and
I'm doing my darndest. They won't give you a confrontation if you're on the
but
other
sometimes
side.
we need the confrontation.
Yeah,
But I'm not
mind
trying
you.
to anger them.
No,
It's their own fear of communicating from the heart.
It's this fucking hotel.
Well, it's a matrix that
Yeah.
has tentacles that go
Yeah.
not just to our present time.
Yeah. No,
Woo.
mind it. It's early in the morning.
But yet
It's that hotel that is dire is out to get you. If you just go on the other side.
I got you, brother.
I know. I'm doing my darndest.
But anyways, brother, whew, another day to see the love, the beauty, the
It's
joy.
always so fucking good to see it. Sorry to swear.
No, I think we need to swear sometimes to see that we are free like a bird to sometimes express how we never thought we could express.
Yeah.
I never thought necessarily I could express here to people, even police, that there are living words that can allow us to remember the law, the life of our existence. They may not think it's law, what I am saying, but I believe we know there is an individual that said our words are likened to the way, the truth, and the life, if they are from that spirit that you already know. But the world I see between us in this space, even though I don't see separation between that space and the world, this space. And well, to be or not to be, what a life.
That is the question. Mind you, to put it lightly, you're the most interesting person I've ever met. To see you in the wild is a novelty. My dear. You're unique. To a fault. Because I don't know how to read you. Does that make sense?
I think it makes sense to me.
You're novel. You're unique. I don't know how to put you on a page.
And sometimes we can't be put on a page.
Yeah. Just
But-
when I see you in the wild, I'm taken aback because you're someone I wish to be. Fuck. You're someone I wish to be because you seem fearless.
But in cases I am not. Because I know I have a choice, but yet our lot is our lot. And our lessons will be worked out in the course of the grand evolutionary cycles that move the molecules, that move the planets, and to see.
Hi. It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you.
I'm gonna write a movie called Let Joy Carry You.
Let joy
Carry You.
carry you.
Carry You. So I always say, I'm not carrying joy. God, you're carrying yourself. Joy's carrying you.
I'm doing my darndest.
It's really hard. Try to bring best self to the table, you know? And keep the best self and the best self coming yours.
Amen.
Yeah.
Hey, woman.
That's really tough. Everybody thinks they're the boss instead of protecting and serving, loving and sharing. Tell me where to go for these. I should just go open myself.
Woo! We are here in San Francisco, 4th and Market, and basically the dream is, how can we express our self? How can we express our rights, our dreams, our pain? How can we express? How can we meditate? How can we journal? How can we dance? How can we sing? How can we build? To live and work together. To laugh and stand together. Welcome to the show, brother. Woo! I feel the fire. And each one of us is a fireplace.
You're doing it the legal way and somebody has to harass you, right?
They can do, I mean, they're free to do as they please, but the police
You're not going to respond or get pushed around.
There's a certain limit that we all have, but to not react with non-violence in the face of violence is a journey.
Learning to chill. Learning to chill and not be a phase.
And love our enemies,
Yeah,
even if they just want the worst.
I know, I tried this metta prayer. It's a metta practice. May all beings be happy. May I be happy. May all beings be peaceful.
I have a similar.
Yeah, you gotta try to do that. There's this saying at the Asian Art Museum. It says, if you wanna shine like the sun and the moon and stars, carry peacefulness by being tolerant and patient. But you gotta be tolerant of yourself too, if you're slow learning and not on track to thinking your way out of the wilderness. You die of shame. Shame this happened. Shame that happened.
You want to bring your microphone and you could do some
No, but I'll
singing?
tell you when my class is coming. I'm teaching a $100 class that I get paid.
Or you can bring a megaphone here and we'll let you speak.
I'll do all the
You'll be the main
directors.
speaker.
I'll do all the directors. Here's a little song I wrote. Won't wanna sing it, no.
I think the funny thing that people, even myself, forget is that the recording here is actually just a symbol for the records of Akasha, where everyone has a book in every one of their lifetimes, where our experiences are recorded. And so one day we won't feel we need, I think, these, because we will remember who we are. It's connected to a sacred library that is not talked about in many of the traditions. But
How is that recording given or transcribed? I don't mean to ask so much.
well, if there is someone that comes up and shares information, that has insights, well, I mean, is they're sharing themselves as they are, even if they have certain agendas. I think everything in the public is something that will eventually become our right use to see and listen and feel. And they might think, oh, do you think this is going to be seen by most people in the world? No. But the principle is shared to everyone in the world because of the interconnectedness
you know, the break of dawn at the end of the day. And I have some more. But how did you come on any kind of were they to be talking to anyone? Like, how did you start? If you mind me asking. Sorry. Like,
I would say
like I know it was a lot of philosophical debate and mushrooms and training people on how to be in front of people and not shit their pants. But I'm wondering how you got such wherewithal. And Mud, you can take them. But how you help the bullocks to stand here and not fear the passerby. Does that make sense?
it makes sense. Well, my brother.
Muddy,
No.
You can take a moment. It's
Thank
okay.
We all have our unique originations.
Yeah.
And for some time now, over the past few centuries almost, more knowledge has been shared across the globe for how some of us are original inhabitants of the earth and some of us are not, and we incarnated onto planet Earth, and some of our experience comes from being in a world where there is no war, there is no disease, there is no fighting, there is no judging, but there is uniqueness, there is diversity, there is joy, there is also perhaps some seriousness, but it's not so serious as we come to see. Our immortality in the soul is guaranteed if we can express the soul. And not everyone has had a will to do this throughout many incarnations. And so I have studied in this lifetime since 2015 knowledge primarily from the Ascended Masters, who don't have this absolute ultimate belief system but these masters try to bring in all religions, all science, all the political principles or possibilities of principle. And after integrating myself with that and trying to apply meditation and qigong and love
Qigong?
and
I studied Qigong.
and the living word, the spoken word. There's been material that has inspired me and has recommended that unless we share the word from the discernment of our hearts, which this is my discernment at this moment, we won't be able to feel that completeness, that wholeness that a lot of us forget, even I myself forget every day, because it can seem so hard to transcend in our consciousness and take action with our resources, our skills. But nevertheless, my brother, not everyone is from another planet, but yet they have still found the ability to see the human story as having many principles and experiences of divine love, universal wisdom, courage, and creativity hand in hand, joined together. And
To cut you off, I don't mean my thought is you're it. You're the whole dang thing. And
Yes.
I get to experience the universe at large via you. You're the whole bangarang. You're it. And
Even though I see that there's a much bigger perspective than what I have,
so
that everyone will eventually.
the doubt. The idea that the universe is pronounced in such a way that we can only experience life subjective. We can only experience you and me right now subjective. And so the Tao, the universe at large, is this beautiful happening. And it's the most beautiful, wonderful thing when you walk through your day to day and I get to meet you and realize you're it. You're the whole damn thing. And if I act accordingly, I realize you're it, you're God, you're the be all end all. And we're all trying to just
Remember that God within us.
that's it. Like it's beautiful and tiring because the person who's gonna stab you or the person
Financially stab you, culturally.
all sorts of things. But when I play music, to create an oasis, to be some semblance of you're okay here.
Yes. That's
And when I
part
see,
of why I do it, to feel
when
that I'm
I
okay.
when I see you in the wild, and it's the most heartwarming thing. But I also always want to just hug you, because I hope you don't think you're alone.
I appreciate you, my brother.
To give my meaning. No one should be alone through this.
And truly, no one is. But yet, the journey is to see that despite having very little, we may be able to realize there is so much.
Give my meaning.
Jesus is here, and the Buddha is here, and scientists.
Everyone who ever had that moment of like, holy shit, it's me. Oh boy, you're Christ. You're Christ consciousness.
Only because you are seeing that in yourself.
Heavens to purgatory. I see the world in you.
And I try to see that same world in you, brother.
It means so much. I love you.
I love you, brother.
Breathe easy.
And deeply. A revolution for humanity. We need a revolution for humanity in consciousness, nonviolence, democracy, spirituality.
Babalik sila bukas, 8:30. Kasi sabi ng kailangan
can we rise above the system without using violence? Is there a system that works for all people? Is there a way we can rise above together? Can we rise above the matrix, the system that concentrates wealth? Can we rise above the division? Is there a system for the people, not the 1%? How can we rise above the system without trying to destroy the system? True. Can we rise above the system without using violence? Is there a better system than this one? How can we help humanity? Can we rise above the matrix? So the time is 9:58 p.m. Is there a system for the people? Is there a system for the people? Is there a system for the people, not the 1%?